So here's what I realized today. We have a choice about the kind of society we create and what we leave to the next generation or generations to deal with. And here's what taking responsibility is. It's realizing that when we put off or avoid the work that we know is ours to do because we're just too weak to do it, or unwilling to feel what we have to feel to do it, or, if we see an opportunity and we're not taking it, we live in the illusion that somehow that's just going to go away or take care of itself, but it's left to another generation. And here's a specific story that why it came up for me, why I'm a little bit lit up right now. So I had a workshop yesterday where one beautiful person showed up and we worked together for almost 3 hours, just one-on-one with this beautiful conscious language work and going to the heart and feeling in the body and reversing thought patterns and changing a life, changing both of our lives. It was awesome, and it really inspired me about this work that I'm doing, the next level of sound healing and coaching and imagination and manifestation and touching, staying with what we so easily can avoid touching and staying with in our society, because we cultivated a society that feeds the ability to push things away and keep them at arm's length and try to live above the surface of something, our true feeling, our heart. And life, the external world, continues to organize itself in greater depth and complexity of strategies to keep things at arm's length. And I got a comment from someone that I ran into who is witnessing the work that I'm doing, reading the stuff I'm doing. And the tone just reminded me of of just such a common refrain that I hear in my world that I know is here for me to work with, find the gift in. But right now, the rawness of it is, she said, oh, this work that you're doing is so wonderful. It's so deep. And it's just so wonderful that you're going so deep. I don't know about going so deep myself, but it's just so wonderful what you're doing. I'm so happy for you. How is that for you? How is the journey for you? In this tone of like, oh, that's great that you're doing that. That's so awesome. And tell me about it when you get back. Because I don't know, not for me. On the one hand, there's a recognition of something or either it's a completely disingenuous statement, which I don't believe, or there's some recognition of some truth there that's relevant, that somehow is just too scary. And let's just, if we can touch our fear, then there's something there to work with. But just take the stance like, oh, that's great for you to do over there. I wish you all the best. Tell me about that when you get back. It's so wonderful. It's a way of deflecting that as something happening over there that's not, doesn't need to happen inside. And that's our great sickness now, asking to be healed, which is we're so good at finding what's wrong with the world out there, and we are being given the tools, given the opportunity, being asked to take all that, everything that we believe to be wrong out there, find it inside us and heal it. So, for me, this is my call to action to find attract, I am my tribe who is here to do their own work, to go deep. I'm here to go deep. I'm here to find my people who go deep. And to know that I am wonderful. In a real way, I am full of wonder about my world, about what's possible for me when I do my deep work. And I refuse to leave my work to be done by future generations. They have their work to do. And my responsibility is to do what I can with my time here. And I choose to maximize. I choose to go deep. And I choose to share.